Hey, how's it going guys? It's Nix here, and today I'm going to be teaching you the 5 best ways in Fortnite to Save the World to get nuts and bolts. Now, as everyone knows, nuts and bolts are probably one of the most important resources for crafting that you can get. They're used to make ammo, traps, pretty much all necessities. Well, maybe not traps for some people, but they're used to make every kind of ammo, um, and traps and stuff, and they're just incredibly useful. And I have done a lot of research, done a lot of testing, and I found the best 5 ways to get them, guys, in Fortnite Save the World that are the quickest, easiest, most efficient, whatever you want to call it, guys. They're the best ways to get them, and I'll be teaching you those in today's video. So before we get into it, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it, guys. So up first, guys, number 5, it's the pretty standard method of getting them, just breaking cars. Now, I don't know how true this is, but maybe just because I've recently gotten to Plankerton, I feel like cars and trucks have also just recently been buffed to the amount of stuff they give you. They just feel like usually you only get one. Now I can get easily, 2 to 4, as you're seeing in the gameplay right here. It's not a huge difference, but it makes a difference. If you're going around just getting metal, you're at least getting good, like, nuts and bolts. It's only at number 5 because, of course, it's the most basic method, just breaking cars or any normal metal things, pretty much. Cars, caravans, like fire trucks. The bigger the better. Honestly, you get more nuts and bolts from them. And you're seeing it in the gameplay. It's pretty effective, but it's not the most effective, hence why it's only at number 5. So yeah, let's go on to number 4. So coming up next to number 4, guys, is rescuing survivors. Now, I think you're seeing medbot footage ones here where your survivor's injured, you have to heal them. Now, the only reason it's at number 4, even though you can get 30 to 40 nuts and bolts, which is really nice, it's a bit of a rarer drop comparatively to something that's more like consistent, being able to get like cars or something like that. Because when you get them, it's a very nice amount, but from survivors you can also get, stuff like duct tape or planks or just straight up metal or stone. You're not always guaranteed to get them, so that's why it's only at number 4. But I put it ahead of cars because if you get it, it's really nice because you can get like 30 to 40. Yeah, pretty much all there is to say about it. It's rare, but when it happens, it's really nice, guys. Coming in at number 3, guys, we have destroying encampments. Now, this one is and isn't a lot more consistent, because if you go into destroy the encampments one, or just find encampments, when you look at the encampments, it will tell you what you will get. So if it comes up either metal as a reward or crafting supplies, then you will get nuts and bolts, guys, because when it comes up metal, you just get metal and metal crafting supplies. You also get, like, what would other be ones, like mechanical parts or metal as well. But the best ones are the crafting supplies ones, because anything that requires nuts and bolts will usually require something else, so they are the best ones. As you can see, you can get huge amounts here from big encampments, like 40 plus. And if you're doing the destroy the encampments one and you do really well, I've only done it once, but you clear the entire zone, which is you destroy 9 or 10 encampments. When they get to super encampments, you get like ridiculous amount of nuts and bolts, guys. And yeah, that's nuts and bolts. Okay, now I know in the last one for the end of it I said, and that's nuts and bolts. I meant to say that's number 3. I'm kind of sick right now, so I don't know, give me a break, guys. But anyways, at number 2, guys, we have expeditions. Now, expeditions are really good. A lot of people don't tend to like them, but I don't know, personally I think they're really good. But the only downside is that they do cost people. Not, if you know what people are, unless you're new to this game. I used to mix them up with survivors. People are used to like transform things and stuff like this. They're kind of like workers, think of it like that. They're not really survivors. That's the only downside to them, and they do take a while. But if you have a lot of heroes, or you're going to be at school the next day or something like that, I think expeditions are really good. Now, you want to be going for the crafting supplies ones. The image for it is like a red suitcase or toolbox. Especially if you can get large or medium ones, you can get well over 70, 90 nuts and bolts even. They are just really good, guys. Pretty much anytime you see them and you have spare heroes or anything, just go ahead and do them. Now, if the expedition fails, you do not lose the heroes. I used to think you did, but you do not. I can guarantee you this 100%. You do not lose the hero if the expedition fails. So it's pretty much a free nuts and bolts if you have the time and you're not really using your people for anything else, guys. So yeah, that's number 2. And coming in at number 1, guys, is power transformers, or like electrical places. You probably know a lot of this. I actually found this out from a video by a big Save the World YouTuber called Checkers. I think he's the biggest one, maybe him or Bubba. He's a really big YouTuber, and I actually saw it in one of his videos. If you find these power transformers, as you're seeing in the footage, and you break them, they give you insane nuts and bolts. You can find them in suburban, city, and industrial parks. Most common in the latter two, but I think you still can find them on the outskirts of suburbs, just in smaller quantities. But they're big power transformers, and if you destroy them, like each thing you destroy will give you like 8 nuts and bolts. They're insane, and they're pretty common in, you know, like city areas or stuff like that, or especially industrial areas. If you find them, you see them, just always break them. Even if you're like me and have like 6 or 7 stacks of nuts and bolts, I would definitely always recommend getting them, because they're so easy to get. They're right there, and they give you very good metal as well, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much all the 5 ways I've told you to. I don't know, I'm really messing up in this outro, guys. Pretty much, that's the 5 ways that I've found out are the best to gather nuts and bolts, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. Comment down below any more videos on Fortnite, Save the World, or Battle Royale you want me to make. Subscribe for those Fortnite videos, come each and every day. This has been Nick, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.